So it's gonna be tough, um, but it's necessary. So last year, I got to a point. I just got through talking with a friend, or just on Facebook, messaging, commenting back and forth. Um, she had a question. She said, "Why do I feel so depressed?" And I gave a long answer, right? Well, I told her, I said, "Fight back," right? And I didn't want to sound um, cliche or nothing, right? Oh, fight back, um, because I understand, like, that can sound pretty cliche. So I just, I figured, man, maybe it's time to, because I have things that are in the works as far as revealing in depth what I mean when I say fight back. Um, I've been dealing with depression too for a long time. Um, Depression, and it developed into anxiety and um, just a number of things, right? Addiction. Um, so when I say fight back, what I did ultimately is I felt like dying. I wanted to die. I just wanted to die, right? Because I've already felt dead inside for a long time, for a really long time. And it wasn't about being happy because I would find happiness in other things, uh, not like confiding in certain things and then to make me happy. No, like I would see how life would be great for some and good for others, and I would be happy for them, right? And it would be like, it just seemed like, you know, I could never get it right. And I literally, you know, broke down. I've always broken down every other day, probably, for years since I was like 11, 12. And I wanted to die. I don't want to live anymore. So I checked myself in Bentab, and I knew that it was the battery, the starter, the alternator, the battery, the starter, or the alternator, right? And I'll talk with you more about all